Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video. I'm going to be talking about a lot of topics. So the first thing I want to talk about is fitness. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not trying to pretend to be some guru in fitness and some world-class trainer, but I do have personal experience with fitness. If you have me on Facebook, I have a best weight loss page with about 2,000 members, and I used to be 254 pounds. And I do have endometriosis, I have PCOS. Those both are chronic disorders that do not help with weight loss, especially PCOS. It causes insulin resistance. So I did a lot of research and a lot of things I had to do with nutrition and changing my diet and just being really positive, because people tell you so much that you're prone to be obese, you're prone to have this disease, so you have to be positive. So the first thing, no matter what I post, is always going to be about positivity and believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't expect other people to think more of you than what you're going to think of yourself. So even if you can't see it, you can't feel it, you have to believe it. So that's the first thing. Second of all, in terms of fitness, I see so much things about this glute craze, the butt, and of course we all want a nice butt. So I'm here to tell you the simple thing: transforming your butt and toning your butt are two different things. So when I talk about glutes, I'm talking about the butt transformation, how to get that nice round booty. All right. So when I was losing weight, I realized in order to shape the body, you have to train the muscles. And if the glutes are a muscle, which it is, you got to train it. So I see a lot of girls talking about squats, your Jen Selter. You're not going to get a transformed glute if you don't use weights. You have to use weights. What do I mean by weights? Squats with weights. The hack squats. You see people doing the barbell squats, anything with weights. That's going to be the real way to transform those glutes. If you're not using weight resistance and you're just doing squats, you're just going to be toning and shaping the shape you already have. I'm talking about if you want to actually change the shape of your glutes. It's called aesthetics. So I don't have the typical black girl ass. I do not. Anybody that's known me knows that I always had a flat butt. I never had an ass. So when I started working out, I started noticing my butt growing and getting round, because my trainer had me doing squats with the dumbbells and squats with the lunges and the weights and the kettlebells, and that is what's going to shape your glutes. That's what's going to give you transformation. One of the best glute workouts on the web is Amanda Latona. She's actually like a bikini fitness pro, and she's on bodybuilder.com. I actually put her on my weight loss page, like a little YouTube video, and she has the best butt ever. And if you look at it, she's not using squats like Jen Selter, and she's not using, and I'm not trying to diss Jen Selter, but you're not going to get an amazing butt transformation without training with weights. And it drives me absolutely crazy when I see that, because I lost over 90 pounds, and the way that I was able to shape and preserve my body was with using weights. And so many women don't do that. So many women just lose the weight. They say, how do you get your stomach not to be saggy? You have to train your stomach vigorously as you're losing the weight, because what happens is that your stomach is supported by a lot of fat. So when you're losing that fat and you're not replacing it with muscle, the skin has absolutely nothing to hang on to. So it's really important that you train your muscles as you're losing weight. So even though I don't have a six-pack abs that you can wash clothes on, I don't have that long, hanging skin that I should have. I used to have a Santa Claus gut, and I don't have that. And as my stomach was going down, I still have the tighten, the firmness. And that's important, because if you don't train your stomach at all, as you lose weight, you're going to get the skin. And you're going to get to that point where if it's too much skin, you're not going to be able to save it. You're going to have to get skin surgery. Now, if you're excessively overweight and you're losing 200-300 pounds, our bodies are different, then you might have to get skin surgery. But I always believe in doing the most you can for the body you have. And then when you put in 100%, at the end result, then you can see, okay, this is what I have to work with. But you can't continuously lose weight and not build a muscle underneath and then be surprised when the skin is sagging. This can happen anywhere in the body. It can happen under the arms, on the thighs, on the boobs. As you're losing weight, you want to try to do your chest exercises. Yes, they're shrinking, but you want them to shrink and still be some type of firm and the skin not just sagging. So that's what I'm talking about, being proactive when it comes to the weight loss. Now for the glutes again, you need to train with weights. You need to do squats with weights. You need to do lunges with weights, kettlebells with weights. You're not going to transform the booty without squats. And the reason why it drives me crazy, because I see Instagram and I see all these girls, they're just doing squats. And they're showing you this big, fat, juicy booty. That doesn't happen. First of all, if you do transform the booty, you're gonna be growing muscle, not fat. You can't grow fat. And if you grow a butt, if you're saying I did this amazing butt transformation from having not such a great booty to a nice round apple, it's going to be muscular. You're going to see the dents on the side, and you're also going to see definition on the thighs, the quads. You're going to see definition on the calves. It's not just the butt. Okay, if you're going to transform the glutes, you're going to see definition throughout the entire leg because the legs support the glutes. So if you're doing squats with weights, lunges with weights, if you're using the squat machine, you're doing the squats with the weights and you're not using the squat machine, you're going to see an amazing transformation. If you're looking at ass, look at the bodybuilders, look at the fitness, the pro, the bikini people. Nobody has a flat ass because they're all using weights to train. Now, people are saying, oh, I don't want to get, like a bodybuilder. You're not. I can guarantee you're not even taking enough protein. You're not even taking the supplements. You have nothing to worry about. So that's what I want to say, because losing weight is hard, and it's hard enough without misinformation. And, as a woman, you want to make sure you're training properly as well. There's something called aesthetics. And I see a lot of girls doing fit and CrossFit. Now, if you don't care how your body looks, you don't care to be square, you don't care about having an hourglass shape and being feminine, that's fine. Some women just want power. Some women just want to be strong. And you know what? I'm all for independence. You do what you want to do. But it's a lot of us who want to be sexy. You want curves, you want hourglass. And there are certain exercises you can do to enhance the hourglass shape. And there are certain exercises that just increase stamina and speed. And it's not going to really be good for your body in terms of shape, but to each their own. We all have different agendas. But if you're talking about the women's body, it's really important that you do flexible movements. You can incorporate dance. You can dance in your house. You should not just be doing pure powerlifting if you care about having an hourglass shape or enhancing the shape or some type of aesthetics for the body. Again, we all have different agendas. So I'm glad you watched this video. It's one of my first videos. I used to be 254. Now I'm 165. My body fat is about 26.6. My goal weight is 130. And I do want to reduce my body fat. So right now I'm at that soft, mushy stage where I don't really have that definition and I'm still cutting and getting down. And the most important thing I can tell anybody that's watching this is nutrition, eating clean. Before you commit to any exercise program, I would say just cut out the processed foods. And it's not hard. After a while, it's really delicious. You can have protein, lean chicken, lean fish, lean meat. Don't have complex carbs, lots of vegetables, green vegetables. Get a vegetable cookbook and learn how to hook those vegetables up. You can have your fruit. Not too much, but nobody ever says these apples went to my thighs. So again, this is my first video. We talked about glutes. We talked about abs. Did we talk about abs? I don't know. But it's just a real person talking to you about fitness. Not everybody can afford a trainer. Not everybody can afford to go to the gym. And these small things hold people back. I travel a lot for work. And I don't have the luxury to always be at the gym. So I want women to know that you can do it. You can lose the weight, and you can do it in your home. You can do it at the gym. You can do it anywhere. And I want people to be honest. If you got your butt done, that's fine. When I reach my goal, I'm going to do my boobs. But I'm not going to come on YouTube and tell you I did push-ups to get my boobs to be bigger. I'm not going to come on YouTube and tell you that I did the pull-ups and now I got a double D. Like, that's how I feel when I see these girls doing, squats with no weights, no resistance, no muscle building. Your butt is a muscle. It's equivalent to me taking my arm and going like this and then telling you that I'm going to get these nice big Arnold Schwarzenegger muscles just by doing this. If I want biceps and I want killer triceps, I have to what ladies? Pick up a dumbbell. I have to train these muscles. Muscles are damaged, repaired by the body. And if I do this, I'm not going to get jiggly. So you can't grow fat. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when I see girls, oh, I grew my booty, and it's shaking and jiggling and it's moving. If you grow your booty from training it with muscles or training it anyway, and you're claiming that this is the ass that came from there, it's not going to be jiggly. Muscle doesn't jiggle. It's tight. It's firm. That's the whole purpose of muscle. So again, I'm not hating. If I had money, who knows? I'd probably Kim Kardashian myself from head to toe. And a lot of these girls are gorgeous. And I have friends. That got their body done and they look amazing. But they're not on YouTube trying to convince me and the world that they got that size 4 booty on that 00 body by going to the gym. That's all I'm saying. Like, I believe in a woman's right to do whatever she feels like doing. If you want to get enhancements, I wear hair, I have makeup on, I have nails. So I don't think any woman, has the right to criticize. I just think plastic surgery in America is taboo because it's so freaking expensive. And then the ones that we know of are the weird extreme cases like Michael Jackson and LaToya, like the weirdos, the Catwoman. But there's lots of countries and women get gorgeous surgery, and that's fine. I have no problem with it. I have a problem when women aren't honest, because if you start working out and you get into fitness, certain things. Like Amanda Latona, she's not doing those crazy squat moves. She's using the hack machine, the squat machine. She's doing lunges with weights. She's doing sumo squats with the kettlebells, and she has an amazing body. So check her out too. I don't know if you can just look for her on YouTube, Amanda Latona. And gorgeous woman, one of my favorites. And she has her whole training butt regimen too. So again, welcome to my channel. We're going to cover a bunch of things. I just have so much subjects to cover, but I really feel like what I say is beneficial because having endometriosis, having PCOS, being African American, being 254 pounds and losing the weight naturally, meaning no surgery, no crazy stuff, just me going to the gym, I think it's really, it means a lot. And I want women to know that they can do it. I want women to empower themselves. This is not like when I was a kid and I used to have to go to the encyclopedia. I told my nephew encyclopedia and he was like, what's that? Encyclopedia, do you guys remember back in the day? ABC, you had to go and get the actual big ass books and you had to like look stuff up, and literally that was our internet, and you thought you was the shit back then if you had the full set. Your mother could only afford A through P or M through K. You got to pick a series of letters. That's, now you don't need that. Now you don't need that. If you're training yourself, go crazy, get involved, invest in you, spend time on you. So this was my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the information beneficial, and come back again. Have a good night.